Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news folks. The NFL landscape just got a little more interesting, and it's all centered around one of the most exciting moves we've seen so far this season. The Chicago Bears, always eager to bolster their defense and make a statement in the NFC North, have pulled off a blockbuster trade that's making waves across the league. And no, it's not just about a name or a flashy addition. This is a calculated, strategic move that could have major implications for the Bears' Super Bowl aspirations and for the division as a whole. We're talking about the acquisition of Patrick Surtain, the elite cornerback who's been turning heads and dominating in Denver and who now makes the leap to Chicago. Now I know what you're thinking, Surtain, that's a game changer. And you're right, this isn't just any cornerback. Patrick Surtain is considered one of the top 15 players at his position, according to ESPN's rankings, and he's widely regarded as a potential Defensive Player of the Year candidate for 2024. His career stats are nothing short of impressive. Over 220 tackles, 15 interceptions, and 45 pass deflections, with a PFF grade averaging around 89.0. That's elite production, and it's precisely what the Bears need to tighten up a secondary that's been, let's be honest, somewhat vulnerable in recent seasons. And the move wasn't cheap. The Bears traded away a second-round pick in the 2026 draft along with offensive tackle Braxton Jones to secure Surtain from the Denver Broncos. That's a bold investment, but one that speaks volumes about their intentions. They're clearly not just looking to compete. They're aiming to contend at the highest level, to push their defense into elite territory. Surtain's impact isn't just about his individual stats. It's about what he brings to the entire secondary. His ability to shut down top receivers, especially in a division filled with talented pass catchers, is a game changer. Looking at his recent performances, Surtain has been nothing short of consistent. In 2025, despite only 6 games played, he's recorded 28 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 6 pass deflections, maintaining a PFF grade of 87. 6 with a coverage grade of 86. 2, his run defense is solid, with a score of 80. 4, and he's allowed only 25% of passes completed against him this season, a phenomenal stat that highlights his ability to lock down receivers. And the best part? He's healthy, no injuries to report, which makes him even more valuable for the Bears' playoff push. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Why did the Broncos trade Surtain now? Well, Denver is going through a transitional phase, sitting at a 3-3 record up to October 18, 2025, and their defense has been leaking points, giving up an average of 21 points per game. They're also prioritizing bolstering their offensive line to protect rookie quarterback Nix, which makes sense given their cap situation of around $25 million. But there's skepticism about Nix's efficiency, with only a 0.10 EPA per pass, which isn't exactly lighting up the league. So Denver's focus on the offensive line and cap management is pushing them to make tough decisions, including trading away a top-tier cornerback like Surtain. For the Bears, this move isn't just about adding a star. It's about strategic coverage and division dominance. The NFC North boasts some talented wide receivers, and Chicago's secondary has struggled against the top-tier talent. Now, with Surtain, they can cover elite WRs more effectively, especially against teams like the Lions, who have a talented passing attack. This addition helps them cover those big plays and reduce yards per pass allowed, which traditionally hovers around 6-8 yards per attempt. With Surtain in the fold, projections suggest that number could drop to around 5-9 yards, giving the Bears' defense a significant upgrade. This isn't just speculation. The impact of Surtain on the Bears' defense is expected to be substantial. Experts project an increase of around 10% in man coverage efficiency, roughly 4 additional interceptions, and an overall boost of 15 pass deflections. These numbers translate into more turnovers, better field position, and ultimately more wins. It's that kind of impact that can propel a team into serious Super Bowl contention. And if we look at recent history, similar boosts from big-name players have shown to elevate defenses significantly. much like when Ramsey bolstered the Rams in 2019, adding plus 10 pass deflections, or the boost seen in Denver when Surtain was a key part of their defense in 2024. And let's not forget the division implications. The odds for the Bears to win the Super Bowl have shifted dramatically, from plus 5,000 to plus 2,400. That's a huge jump, reflecting the newfound confidence in their roster and their ability to compete with the best. It's a clear indication that the NFL world is recognizing the Bears' commitment to building a formidable defense, and Surtain's arrival is a pivotal piece of that puzzle. His presence will make it harder for division rivals to threaten Chicago's ambitions, especially with his ability to dominate man coverage and take away the best receivers. So looking ahead, what does this mean for the Bears' Super Bowl chances? Well, with Surtain's addition, they're now equipped with a cornerback who can match up against any receiver in the league. His ability to force incompletions, around 20% of passes his way, combined with his skill to prevent big plays, will undoubtedly improve the overall efficiency of the Bears' defense. This could be the missing piece they needed to turn a good team into a great one, especially in a league where every possession counts and turnovers are the currency of success. Of course, this move also signals the Bears' long-term vision. They're not just trying to patch things up, they're building a defense that can carry them deep into the playoffs and beyond. Surtain's track record of consistency and his elite coverage skills align perfectly with their ambitions. And while the Broncos might be cautious about their cap and their young quarterback Nix's development, Chicago sees the bigger picture, a team that's ready to make a historic run with the right pieces in place. In conclusion, this trade marks a turning point for the Bears. It's a statement that they're committed to competing at the highest level, that they're willing to make bold moves, and that they believe in their roster's potential. With Surtain now donning navy blue and orange, the NFC North is about to get a whole lot more interesting. The Lions, Vikings, and Packers better watch out because Chicago isn't just playing for this season, they're setting up a future that could see them dominating the division for years to come. And for fans like us, it's incredibly exciting to see a team that's so clearly investing in its future. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Surtain will be the key to unlocking that Super Bowl window? Or are you cautious about how much this move will impact the team's chemistry? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. This is a team on the rise, and with moves like this, the sky's the limit. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, bear down.